All right, everybody. Welcome to Circle of Grace One. This is myself, Brother Francis E. Revels-Bey, and I am coming out announcing something very special that I have planned for all of you as either my subscribers, my longtime students, my new students, and many of you who are under me as a spiritual son and spiritual daughter in the field of metaphysics and spirituality. So, what I just want to bring across briefly today is that I will be offering live and pre recorded introductory videos. Now, they'll be based on six of my books, such as the most recent one here, which is Radiant Heart, the seven amazing pathways to connect, activate, and communicate with your higher self, as well as my book from previous years. Here's one: The Key to Life is Numerology, Your Name and Date of Birth Through the Study of Numbers. Also, there will be workshops live and recorded on Decree and It Shall Be, Speak as I Am, as well as the two channeled books. This is a kind of tattered copy, but still my own that I'm teaching from. The Wisdom of Ahkenaten as I Am, which was the first channel book. The second channel book is, in this case here, The Gift, which is the wisdom of Nefertiti as I Am, which is companion to Akhenaten book, and partially channeled book, if you can see this title here, The Age of Remembrance, the Divine I Am Presence in Selenite. So I will be developing very soon introductory workshops. Some will be live, others will be recorded. And they all will have a minimal fee for each one of these workshops. Whether there's live workshops, of course, will be a little bit more because people will be in those videos that'll be recorded, those live programs. And the purpose for this is to give you an idea of the information found in these six books that you will be able to utilize in your life. That is the purpose, the main purpose for offering up a free introductory workshop on these books. Now, the second part is to give you an idea how I teach my courses and workshops and classes. So, some of the things that I will include thereafter you see the introductory workshop on any of these six books, there will be what I call a private class, meaning if you want to just study one specific thing out of the book, there is a fee for that, of course. And so you'll see how this begins to unravel in a very positive way. And it's all about helping each of you, as I always say on my Thursday podcast, to gain greater clarity in your life about yourself and help you define or discover or redefine your purpose right now. In each one of these books, it has plenty of information in which you will be able to do that. One of the things that you'll notice is that when you are reading any one of my books, many people have questions like, how did I come up with all of this? Especially when it points to my numerology book back there. People say, how do you remember all this stuff? Well, it's all about study, and you have to commit yourself to get the information. Some people buy the book and study on their own, and that's fine too. I'm not here to tell you, you got to study with me, but in case you want to study with me, then as soon as these introductory live or recorded videos pre-recorded videos are put together, I'll let you know. I'm getting ready to place the same little short introductory promo to my website in the next hour or so. So in case people go there, they'll be able to get the information, from the link and come here. Now, what is also important in all of this that you need to know is that I've been doing this work for pretty much a half a century. So I'm always improving, I'm always learning about the various things that I care to teach. And so I'm not the weekend warrior, as I used to say back when I lived in New York. Many people used to ask, well, what is your daytime job? And I tell you, this is it. It's the same thing you see me doing here on a Saturday or a Sunday in front of a small group or a large group in someone's metaphysical shop or someone's private home. It's the same thing. I have not veered off the course. I'm still gaining momentum so I can teach this information to all of you and to those who are very interested in getting this information. So I'm not sure which a video that I'm going to put out there workshop first, but there'll be one on this book, Radiant Heart. There'll be one on my numerology book, The Key to Life is Numerology. There might be two, who knows? There'll be a workshop on this one called Decree and It Shall Be, Speak as I Am. There'll be a workshop on Ahkenaten's book, The Wisdom of Ahkenaten as I Am. I will also put together a workshop on the gift, The Wisdom of Nefertiti as I Am. In fact, this particular book, as maybe this last week or so, is now being read by someone out in Ireland. Bam. So that's good to know. The books are getting out there. The UK, England, Nottingham, England. There are a couple of students I have there, and this is just great to know that someone is finding this material. I'm not trying to be the bestseller on New York Times list because sometimes you can buy those titles and slip them up in your book and say that, but not everybody truly is. And then is this book, The Age of Remembrance. I know this is all gray because this is actually the cover is an image of a tabular selenite piece that I have. So this is The Age of Remembrance, the the divine I am presence and selenite. So I will be putting all of this information together. Um, I'll probably start somewhere at the end of this month or the beginning of next month to put this material together so that at least for the summer, you'll have some information to select from. Now, usually when I teach the numerology uh, course, I'm just in the middle of this week was week number 10. I got 3 more weeks to go. So I usually teach the numerology course once a year. Why? Because there's so much more information that kind of spills out of it. So I might do the numerology workshop. I might do it in a two-part series because there's a lot of information there. And I want you to be able to, walk your path. It's important that I'm there if you need me, but also you need to learn how to step in or onto this path. Now, this is also good for people who want to study more so with me, where I'm mentoring them through these particular topics and courses. And I can tell you, the only people that get attracted to me are the people who understand that we are now alive and well in the age of remembrance. We are finding people, and many of my students will tell you, finding people who are attracted to these books. Just like when we study selenite, you're going to find out you got a trace mineral in your body that allows you to be attracted to it. And so that's what you're going to learn in the workshop. The workshop is designed to give you some basic meta keys and spiritual keys that you will be able to utilize to help open yourself up to greater understanding. And we all desire to have greater understanding about these various topics. And especially, we just came out of this I'm going to call it a wonderful solar eclipse. Yeah, there could be earthquakes. Yeah, there might be, but we don't know. We don't have that. Not all of us has that kind of radar to pick up on that. And so I wouldn't worry about doom and gloom. I would worry about how to blossom. I wouldn't worry about the end of the world. I would think about how can I create a better world to help humanity at large and help individuals nearby who you know who need assistance in these things. And that's why I am truly here. So I just don't want to take up any more of your time, but I am coming up very shortly. I will be putting together, and there will be a price on it, whether it's pre recorded or live workshop. It will be an introductory workshop on these 6 books. So, again, there'll be information on the age of remembrance, the divine I am presence in Selenite. That will be one workshop. Then there will be the gift, which is the wisdom of Nefertiti as I am. Then her companion, there'll be a workshop on the wisdom of Ahkenaten as I am. These will all be beautiful workshops. There will also be a workshop on decree and it shall be, speak as I am. This is very important to get this information out to all of you because we're in the age of Aquarius now. The key to life is numerology, the study of your name and date of birth through the study of numbers. This gives you a basic concept how to work with numerology. Again, you may not want to study with me, you might want to study with other people, but you're going to get some basic information how to analyze your own name and date of birth. And when your family members and friends and neighbors are ready for you to help them understand themselves, you will be able to help them. And then my last book, which was the 7th book, the 7 amazing pathways to connect, activate, and communicate with your higher self, better known as Radiant Heart. Now, you say he has 7 books. How come he only mentioned 6? Because I do have another one, and it's back there, and it's called Dancing in the Light of Divine Grace. And I may pull a particular chapter out of there that's called Manifesting Your Heart's Desires. And will be a whole workshop on that as well. So, and I use that technique to write these books. That was one of the, I would say, one of the techniques that I used. So I'm going to sign off. I don't want to, be on too long today. I may come back on a little later and you'll be able to get this information again. Thank you for your time for watching live or coming back and watching this in a replay mode. Until then, remember that divine grace is a blessing. As we're alive and well in the age of remembrance, I am the founder and chief principal teacher of the Circle of Grace One, established on July 2nd, 1974. I am Brother Francis E. Revels-Bey. My grace is your grace. Take care of yourself. See you real soon.